Assalamualaikum viewers, I hope you all are fine. Welcome to another episode of Tech Talk brought to you by Textilechemie Dr. I am your host Atikur Rahman Atik, and today I have a very special guest, a distinguished expert in the global textile chemical industry. Joining us is Dr. Rolf Stoehr, Technical Director of Dr. Petry GmbH, a leading German chemical company who supplies high-performance solutions worldwide, including here in Bangladesh. Dr. Stoehr currently visiting Bangladesh, and we are very honored to have him with us today. Dr. Stoehr, thank you so much for joining us. How are you?
Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm fine.
How are you spending your time here in Bangladesh?
For visiting customers, of course, and also during the free day and the weekend, enjoying the country a little bit.
Okay, Dr. Stoehr, let's begin with a bit of your career journey. Could you please share your professional background, how you involved in textile industry, especially in Bangladesh market?
Now, I started as a chemical laborant working at BASF, and after some years, I decided to study chemistry. And during the studies of the chemistry, I had to focus on a certain area to be specialized finally there, and I selected the textile chemistry. And the study finished with my doctorate, and then after that I joined first a textile machinery company where I could learn a lot of the interaction between the machine and the chemistry, the textile chemistry, and the effects on the textiles. And finally, then in 1991, I joined Dr. Petry, and in 2002, I became the technical director of Textilechemie Dr. Petry, and also a shareholder of the company. And since now 17 years, we are also in Bangladesh, and we are very happy to have a reliable partner here because, you know, the main production of the textiles nowadays is in Asia, and Bangladesh is one of the leading countries for the textile production.
Okay, we know that Dr. Petry is well known for its high quality auxiliaries. Could you please tell us about your company's core focus?
Sorry, I didn't get it about it.
We just want to know about your focus, your company's focuses.
Yeah, of course, as you said, we are offering high quality products, and you know, we are a German-based company. That means we cannot offer the cheapest prices. Therefore, we have to look for other possibilities to give a benefit to the customers. And therefore, since many years, we started developing very special products. We started with so-called multifunctional products to save the number of chemicals. Later on, we developed processes where you could save energy, time, and because this finally are costs which are giving the benefit to the customer. And nowadays, as you know, sustainability is a mega trend, and therefore, of course, we are also having many products and many specialities which are under this roof of the sustainability, and we have they are developed very special auxiliaries for that.
We will talk about sustainability as well. So now I want to know about your company's product categories in brief.
The company was founded in 1974, and we started at that time only with yarn lubricants and sewing thread lubricants.
And it's very popular in Bangladesh market, your yarn lubricant.
Yeah, this is right. This is still our core business, but during the decades we have developed all the textile auxiliaries for the full textile chain. That means starting with the sizing and the pre-treatment, dyeing, finishing, coating, even printing, and finally also garment processes and auxiliaries for the garment treatments.
You are working here in Bangladesh for a long time, as you said. So what are the main obstacles or opportunities in Bangladesh you observed during your working?
In general, we can say that, as I already mentioned, we are offering products for processes where the customers can have a benefit in shorten the process and in saving costs by using this kind of new processes. Therefore, for instance, it is possible to do, instead of 5-6 steps, only 3 or 4 steps in a certain textile process and getting the same result, and at the end of the day, even with a sustainable product. So this is our main focus, also in Bangladesh, of course.
Okay, in our very beginning, you are talking about sustainability. So it's a very big issue and most discussed topics in Bangladesh, So what about Dr. Petry? How it is contributing in textile processing?
Well, since many years, we are a member of the Blue Sign system partner. Then, of course, so many of our products are Blue Sign approved products because of that, and also the ZDHC. And regarding ZDHC, for instance, we were the first chemical company in Europe which committed to the targets of the ZDHC and supported them. And also we have a range of GOTS approved products. The problem a little bit is that there are so many labels in the market, and you cannot, as a chemical company, you cannot afford to follow each and every label. This is impossible. Therefore, we have selected some of the labels which we think are the most important ones. This is the Blue Sign, this is ZDHC, GOTS, and we have also some products for cradle to cradle. And so these are the main focus of our products. But of course, we are also following the REACH regulations and all these things which are by law for substances which should not be used anymore and such things.
You are talking about multifunctionals you have. So if I ask you another question related on this topic, that what are the new innovations or new products in your company?
As I already said, we are constantly developing products for shortening processes. For instance, we have now recently developed a new product which is for the dyeing of polyester cotton. And there normally first the polyester is dyed, then reductive clearing is required for the dark shades, and then the cotton is dyed with reactive dyeing, and then the soaping takes place for the reactive dyeing to get the required fastness properties. And with this product now it is possible to avoid the reductive clearing. This is avoiding the chemical which is not that much environmentally friendly, and in addition it is reducing the whole process.
It's a good innovation, I must say to our audience, that you can minimize your process. You can minimize the process of reduction clearing during dyeing for double parts blended fabrics as well. So it's definitely a good product from Dr. Petry. There are many companies or chemical companies in Bangladesh. So why buyers or why factories choose your company?
Of course, this is often a question of the personal relationship, but what you need is to have a good expertise. That means myself and also my colleagues, we are traveling regularly in Bangladesh. We are visiting the customers, we are discussing their problems, and we are offering solutions for their problems. And of course, this with the high quality products, with a constant quality all the time, and with the sustainable products. So this is a complete package which finally we hope that we will have a sustainable business in your country.
Okay, before we wrap up, do you have any suggestion for our young textile professionals or anything else you want to share with our audience?
Now, what I was facing when we are introducing such new processes, often there was a complaint that this is different compared to the previous processes. I want to give you a short example for that. We have developed a soaping agent for reactive, where it is possible to shorten the process as well, because you can do the soaping even at a high presence of salt. That means normally you are doing a rinsing before the soaping, and to get rid of the salt which is required in the reactive dyeing. And in this case, it is possible to skip these 2 or 3 rinsing processes and the neutralizing and just start with the soaping after draining the dye baths. But the people are often trained to do after the soaping clearing rinses until the water is more or less colorless. And this is the target what they are looking for. But with such a new chemistry, it is possible to do it in a way that even if there is a slightly tinted water in the last rinsing bath, the fastness properties are absolutely excellent. And the fastness properties is the benchmark for this kind of process. And therefore, the people must think newly. That means they must accept that there is something different to the previous processes and the previous result, but the required result of the fastness is still there. And this is a challenge for the people, and I think for younger people it is much easier to adapt to these new challenges, maybe as for people which are working or doing this in 30 or 40 years even. So this is something which I would recommend, to be open for new developments and to think new.
Okay, Dr. Rolf Stoehr, thank you very much for joining us and sharing your insights to our audience.
It was a pleasure. Thank you very much for inviting me.
And to our audience, thank you very much for joining with us. Stay tuned for more expert conversation only on Textile Mirror. Till then, take care. Tada.